strengthening relationships, developing support, forging alliances. This is the America-Israel Friendship League, making friends for Israel since 1971.
Its central purpose is to expand the relationship between the United States and Israel.
This relationship is actively promoted by distinctive people-to-people programs.
AIFL does remarkable work in making sure that the context between the people of Israel and the people of America are rich and continuing and personal.
Each year, the America-Israel Friendship League sends numerous leadership delegations to Israel of American leaders and opinion makers from various fields, presenting them with Israel's significant achievements in areas such as innovation, technology, economy, science, and culture. State legislators met with top Israeli officials, receiving updates on currently pressing regional issues.
It's just fascinating to me how Israel makes it work. Their economy is booming. The people are happy.
By coming here, you develop a deeper connection with the people, the culture, the society. That person-to-person contact is critically important.
Business leaders from across the U.S. representing various professional arenas toured Israel with the overall goal of developing new economic ties.
I can't think of any other country that I've been to, and I've been to quite a few, where in as little as 70 years, so much has happened in a good way.
Israel is a place of inspiration. Israel is a place that is welcoming, and Israel is a place where you have fun.
Israel is a tiny little country in a very vulnerable state and has an outsized impact in its contributions to the world. Making sure that this treasure is well protected and well sustained in many, many ways, I think is a global requirement. We as a humankind owe it.
Members of the Women in Leadership delegation experienced and explored promotion of women in various aspects of leadership in Israeli society.
Change will not happen if we don't learn and grow and experience and get to know each other.
Law review editors encountered fellow law students, providing for networking opportunities and building relationships.
I have had such an incredible experience in this country.
These connections start here, but they just continue to grow, especially, we are so young, we're going to be going out in our work fields, and, those networks are going to continue to grow, those conversations are going to continue to be had.
Israeli Treasury officials hosted members of the National Association of State Treasurers to discuss some of Israel's primary national projects.
Why is Israel so successful? Why has this people become so industrious and ingenious in today's world? To understand that as a state treasurer, to see firsthand how that works is extremely important and valuable.
There's a really long list of wonderful things happening here in Israel, and you just don't hear about it on the nightly news.
They truly are a shining example of entrepreneurship. They're leading the world in so many different aspects.
A Presbyterian clergy delegation was deeply taken by a unique Tel Aviv school that hosts students from over 40 countries, imparting principles of peace and equality.
Going to the school, that touched me deeply. And then to come into the classroom and have the kids sing a song about Martin Luther King.
Let's live in peace every day and let freedom ring. Each effort, large and small, to show love and respect for all will help create a better world, just like Martin Luther King.
It really touched me because you could hear the authentic place from where it was coming from and the children.
I've just had an incredible experience and I can't wait to come back.
It exceeded my expectations 1,000%.
For almost 40 years, we have a youth student exchange program.
For a large portion of my life, Israel was the land about it was what I loved. Just there's so much here. The people here are some of the most loving people I've ever met before in my life.
They're so easy to talk to. They're so outgoing and fun to be around. I made a lot of friends.
We are so close to each other. I mean, we've become best friends, friends for life. This delegation has been one of the most life-changing experiences for me.
The AIFL has established various powerful platforms in numerous fields of interest, such as the geopolitical briefings, the Christian community outreach, and the young professional community, all part of its effort to provide valuable information to its members and supporters. The America-Israel Friendship League is actively engaged in defending Israel in its desire for freedom, democracy, and the right to exist as a democratic Jewish state.
And that is where the role of the America-Israel Friendship League is today more important, more crucial, and more significant than ever.